Thank you so much, Auntie. Auntie Faye. Is it Auntie Faye or Auntie Fee? Thank you so much for joining members. Welcome to Tier 1. Sorry for the interruption. I hope y'all can see this live. That just pissed me off. Okay, we're back. Some of y'all about to block somebody because retrograde is in effect. Okay, but we are here. We are the people. Yeah, y'all could be about to block somebody because I don't know. Something's getting really annoying. But that's not what we was talking about. That's not what we was talking about. And this okay. That's not what we was talking about. In Vienna. What? Mercury's going crazy right now. What? Mercury's going crazy right now. How are y'all experiencing this? Is it glitching for y'all? Oh Jesus! It was, and now we're good. Okay. Hey KK, hey Alexa. Oh, we was talking about Sagittarius. He said yes. I got pissed too because yeah, there's a Sagittarius in this reading. All right, let's resume. Buonasera, salute. Not the best wine, but we're in a different place. So don't know what's going on with this energy right here, but it's not. It's not going with the feng shui, whoever this is. So let's see, what is this about? Why is this popping up in your reading? And then we'll get to the good news. We'll do all signs at the end. I don't know if you got into like a fight with someone, or maybe there's something that may have happened that let you know that life could be better than this. Life could be better than me dealing with this person, this situation. It could be as simple as, I can't talk to you while you acting like that, or while you are drunk, or while you are whatever influence this person is under. I can't. You're looking for more. You're looking for better. Like, you're putting two and two together. You're not coming from a place of how you feel about somebody. You're coming from a place of like, yeah, but you, I don't know, I don't know if it's like a recklessness about this person, or maybe there's too much inactivity with someone, but I think you've already set your sights higher than whatever this is. And especially if there's I don't know, I feel like that, yeah. Damn, who is this? This could be like, well, we can't hire you because your record, you know, or if it's not about being hired, it's still about a record. You know, there's something that's on this person's record. Like, I was just having a conversation about how someone who should be very important to me just really ruined their reputation with me. And at the point where my face is meh, like I'm really getting annoyed right now. This person could be a drug dealer. Somebody could be like doing something illegal. Could be somebody who's done this for a very long time too. Fire sign, earth sign, got Capricorn and Taurus, Sagittarius and Aquarius. First could definitely be a fixed sign. This is somebody whose their lifestyle is not conducive. You are protecting yourself from someone. You could even not really have... Who is this to you? This person really wants to come back towards you. So much Sagittarius energy. This person really wants to come... I'm here and apologize to you. I think that I think they would have to be honest. I think that's something that they would have to do in order to talk to you again. This doesn't have to be romantic, y'all. This could be a family member, a friend. You feel like they're getting worse. You feel like something about whoever this person is, you feel like something is getting worse with them, whoever this is. What is your... Why is this coming up, and what is your advice? It's okay. You don't have to commit to any idea with whoever this is. I'm not seeing where... This is like if you have, I don't know, if this is like a family member or a friend, either they lifestyle reckless as hell or something. They could be addicted to something. There could be like a criminal record. If this is a lover, girl, hell no. You know, it's like, especially if this is a lover. But at the same time, this could be anybody that can have you in a bad situation, wrong place, wrong time. Or even if it's just like dragging you down to dealing with them. That's what I wanted to say. This person could struggle with their sexuality too. Like what they prefer. Somebody could be having a real meltdown right now. Air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We're going to get to the good news, but your advice here is, you, like I said, you need to be honest with yourself. You got to put some distance between you and someone. If this is somebody, you don't agree with the program, don't go along with the program. It doesn't matter who this is. If this person deals with addiction, there's nothing you can do. There's literally nothing you can do. And this is telling you, if you've been struggling with somebody, a relationship, maybe this is important to you. Maybe you don't want nothing to do with this shit, and you were just feeling like, damn, you know. You were just feeling like maybe a little guilty about something. Don't. This ain't your battle. I don't care who this is and how much you care about this person. If they are an addict, forget it. Forget it. You can forget it. If they don't want to do it, you can't do nothing about that. Okay, so maybe that was the pay attention. Like, pay attention to a person's behavior. I'm hearing the word erratic. Okay. Thank you, Gigi. Her name could be Travis. You have everything to gain right now. There's good news coming to you. Let's get to that. You have good news coming. Something that's really going to encourage you. Something that, like, for some of you, this could be like a miracle for you. Something, if not, at least a nice surprise. But here's some Sagittarius energy again. Are we in Sagittarius season? Is that why this is happening? Happy birthday to the Saggies or the Scorpios or both. If you're a cusper, I don't know where we are right now, but there's definitely a lucky time that's coming up for you. This is. I feel like you got somebody with their hand out as this is happening, because I'm just getting like this, like author fist type of energy. It's the new moon in Sagittarius. Thank you, Alchemy. So tell me about this good news. This could come in the form of a letter. This could be like one of them things where in Germany, child, it's a good day when you don't have nothing in the mailbox. So for some of y'all, it could be as simple as that. But if you live in Germany, then that's a big deal. To go to the mailbox and ain't shit in there. But for some of you, this could come in the form of a letter, you know, whether it's by post, email. Tell me about this good news for the collective. You could be 42 years old. I'm hearing Anderson .Paak. You could be a drummer or a singer or a musician. You could find out that you, like, if you there was somewhere you really didn't want to go, you're not going to have to go. If there was a decision that you were like, I'm seeing that be something that you don't even have to worry about. What is this about? It could be about having to go somewhere. It could also be about a person. Some of y'all are breaking the chains of somebody who ain't doing a damn job anyway. Like, this is like, why am I thinking about Mr. Scrooge? Somebody could be an asshole that's gonna miss out on you. This could be in work, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. But if you were dealing with a boss, let's say you had one of them bosses who they are the boss because of who they know or who they family with, or I don't know how they got in a certain position. For some of y'all, it could also be a parent. It's like sometimes people are just vehicles that bring other people into the world. Doesn't make them a parent. Okay, so for some of y'all are unloading yourself of some big asshole in your life, or that was in your life, or that's something that was plaguing you because of an asshole. It's really giving somebody who's not on their job. This could even be somebody who tried to tell you how to do your job. But I'm seeing, how is this happening for you? Because I feel like you've been carrying a lot, okay? It's going to happen so smooth, so gracefully. It's almost like you're not even going to notice. It could involve travel. Some of you could be getting away for a while, even if it's like a little day trip. But for some of y'all, this could be like far, okay? Whether this is a move, but something's really going to help you to turn the page, because it's like something's going to require all hands on deck for you mentally. Like your energy is going to be here, okay, on this thing. And this, something is so annoying in this reading. Someone, you're gonna just give up on it. Like something's turning you off. Like something's happening for you where it's gonna, like I said, require all hands on deck. All of your energy is gonna be going here, and it's like divine. Like whatever this is, it's right up your alley. It's giving work, project, something, even if it's outside of work, it's something that you want to do and that requires you to really show up. And this, somebody is like really turning you off as this is happening for you. So it's going to be very easy not to deal with them. What is this happening for you? What is this that has your focus? The Fool card. It's something new. It's something where it's like you're all in with it and you don't mind. It requires you to really pack light. Whatever this pack like. Girl, you don't need it. I bet your love can make it better. This is like, ooh, y'all gonna be looking good too. Y'all gonna be looking really good. Or this is telling you to really show up, dress for success, dress like where you trying to get to. You know what I mean? And it's really going to be revealing the super, like, the opposite of this energy that's coming in. It's going to be really easy to spot distractions right now. People you can't trust. There's some kind of reckless energy around you. Everybody's not handling like what's happening right now very well. There are a lot of people who are going through some heavy stuff right now, and everybody's not performing well in this energy. But it doesn't mean that it should be something that drags you down. So whoever this reckless Scorpio, Capricorn, Sag, Aquarius energy is over here, I'm not saying it has to be any of those signs, but it's going to be so easy not to. Is this a love interest for y'all? Scorpio. Big Scorpio, Leo. This could be a love interest for y'all. Like, there could be an opportunity that's coming in for you that's going to quite literally end some relationships in your life. You know, but it's like, this is not a bad thing. Because you have everything to gain. And you're going to be realizing that it's like you're going to be dropping weights along the way. I would say breadcrumbs, but it's like you're walking towards this goal, this light, you know, and as you're moving, it's like things are just dropping off you. And it's like your posture straightens up, your head's up high, and now you're moving forward. That's just kind of what I'm feeling for you. It feels very positive. I'm hearing the word exalted. It's like I see you just wrapping your arms around yourself and saying, I got this, I got me. Whether you or anybody else got me or not, I'm moving towards this. For some of y'all are getting rid of, y'all are like detaching from a toxic spouse, parent, friend, something like that. But it's like God is sending something in for you to make it so much easier to just, because, you know, sometimes when the phone ain't ringing or you're not busy enough, or I'm hearing it when it's cold outside. Maybe y'all are not moving around a lot when it's cold outside, but something could have had you feeling more available, more obligated to deal with whatever this energy is. You about to be too busy to even answer the phone. Because it would have been so counterproductive. I'm telling you, maybe if you haven't started to see this happen for you yet, this is a time where solitude will not do you bad. Now, I'm not saying if you got kids, be like, I ain't fucking with y'all right now. But I'm saying, like, the more, some of y'all, nighttime or whatever time of day your house is as calm as possible, there's something about you really taking advantage of those moments. And you don't have to get everything done in those moments, but definitely take some time to pour into some things, learn some things about whatever it is that you're trying to do. Because I'm seeing you mapping out something, and some of y'all could be like readers, like you, whether you read cards, but I'm really getting like you read books. Like some of y'all could be taking time to learn. You could be in school, or you could just be like, you like to read. Okay. But this is you educating yourself on something. It's like your energy is so much better. It's just serving you so much better over here with this energy than this shit that I'm seeing over here. some of y'all, the only thing you own. You see how he counting that money up? He or she is counting that money up and counting it here. So some of y'all can have multiple sources of income. You know, it's like you got a little cash stash, you got some stuff, some money in investments. You're some of y'all are moving things around, okay? Mind on your money and your money on your mind, and it look like you got some. So I'm seeing a lot of happiness and balance around your career that's coming in for you. I'm seeing like any help or assistance that you're needing toward any goal. I'm seeing you reach out. I'm seeing you follow up on that. I'm seeing you take advantage of the resources that you have. I'm seeing people be willing to work with you because you're willing to work for yourself, with yourself. You know what I mean? This is like love yours, you know? Quite literally, you're loving your life, and it's not about, oh, I love the way things are right now. I have all of these things, and I have this car, and I have this man or this woman or these friends. No, you're loving as in an action, as in, well, let me go ahead and, you know, I'm gonna go to brunch with the girls, but I'm gonna get up a little earlier and get these files organized, so when the time comes, that's gonna be something that's easy for me. That's self-love, having your shit together. Let me go ahead and go to the gym because, you know, that's self-love. Because I know that I'm not how I'm wanting to look, not how I'm wanting to show up. You know, whatever it is, I see you putting your focus there. I know I'm going to feel good when I got some money in my pocket. I know I'm going to feel good if my house clean when I come home. So let me go ahead and knock that out. So I see y'all are so focused on, and then with this opportunity that's coming in for you, or this advancement, and the opportunity could be the one that you're giving yourself by, you know, focusing on yourself and not this, because it's like this reckless energy that popped up over there. They're doing the opposite, or it's the result of the opposite that's happening with this other energy over here, and that just ain't got nothing to do with you in this season. That ain't got nothing to do with you in this season. Okay? Y'all are gonna have the money and the happiness because it's something that you poured into. It's like when you bake a cake or you plant a garden, and you remember how on Babyface, on Baby Boy, when the mama, she used to be out there in her garden with her little joint. There's nothing more satisfying. There's nothing more satisfying than looking around and being like, this is a result of me. You know, so y'all are having one of those moments, whether it's a literal garden or whatever your proverbial garden is in this reading. It's blooming, or it's about to be blooming. It's gonna feel like summertime for y'all, like spring for y'all. There's gonna be a lot of clarity for you. Like I said, you're gonna just see things working out, and you're gonna, and it's gonna show you like, oh shit, this energy should be just like, I should be repelling this energy if I'm loving myself. I should be repelling this other energy. And the reason why it was around was maybe something that I needed to see about myself, right? So let's see. Good stuff. Good stuff. I see you loving your life until you love your life. And this is the dopest, probably the dopest message we've had this year. Okay, some of y'all like super lit, but you're gonna be super responsible too. So it's like when you go get lit, that's when it's really fun, okay? When you can wake up and not have no financial regrets the next day, okay? So I'm seeing y'all be able to party like a rock star, okay? Let's see. Like a well-deserved celebration. A lot of balance, a lot of good energy. 25. Like, some of y'all are like, either, it's like things are balancing out. Y'all like setting up 26 in a very good way. Or maybe this is, if you feel like, okay, I've been slacking a little bit, this is like a reminder to get ahead of the game for 26, because there's a lot of, it's like if you go ahead and knock those things out now as best as you can and give the rest to God, I'm seeing so much like equilibrium as you're coming into this next year. I'm seeing a lot of preparation happening. You're arranging things. You being uninterested in anything that's not contributing to this. And I'm seeing a little partying. I'm seeing, you know, y'all having some drinks, or for some of you, this could be like, how can I say? It's almost like a pouring one out for the homies type of energy, or you could be paying something forward, or having like a lot of moments of silence and gratitude. If you have been watching a lot of tarot, or just constantly needing some kind of stimulation, I'm seeing you be at peace with the peace, you know, letting yourself have like at least 30 minutes in a day of just, you know. So I'm seeing a lot of anxiousness fall away for you guys. Like, you're not going to be feeling, it's going to be real clear to you what's making you unhappy. It's almost like how old people are like very agitated. It's like they be so peaceful, and then the littlest thing, you know, they get like meaner. But it's really, they just become more truthful with themselves. And if they not old and bitter, you know, it's like I've had long enough to know when it's a no and when it's a yes. And it's very unforgiving with old people. Y'all getting into that energy with this Judgment card. It's like you hitting the gavel. People are not going to be able to get around you. You're understanding. They're not going to be able to get around your no. It's very non-negotiable in this season. And this is why you'll be ready. This is why you'll be ready when this opportunity comes along, or this is when you'll be ready if you're not already here. When the opportunity comes along, I love it. And if anything, you're making room for the opportunity. Something that could have been like waiting for you. Like, we've had this for you for a long time. We was waiting for you to stop fucking with Craig, you know. And again, some of y'all could be writing that Miss Jackson letter. I'm telling you. And if this isn't, okay, on the flip side, there could be someone else that's like trying to get their shit together too, so that they can kind of meet you in the middle, because they really feel like you are something divine to be a part of. You know, they feel like you are something that's like, I want to be a part of that. So they could be, you know, clearing some things out in their life too. Somebody could have like could co-parent with somebody who, I don't want to say they're the ones who make it difficult. This could be a man who may have a hard time with like a co-parenting situation. And his argument may be, well, I pay for this and I pay for that and I pay for this. And her argument may be something totally different, and both of them could be right. And I don't know what the hell this got to do with you unless this is your situation. But it's like, okay, well, you pay for everything, but you're not really here. Or you pay for everything, but I guess it wasn't enough to keep the family together. I feel like somebody's business just popped up in the reading. Okay. What does got to do with you? You could be picking up on this, and that's why you keeping your distance and staying to yourself and focusing on your stuff. I don't know whose situation this is, though. Pisces, Earth sign, Scorpio. You're avoiding someone because you already know what time it is. And it's one of those things where it's like it doesn't have anything to do with you. You ever see those people that like somebody tell them about a problem and they over involve themselves to the point where it's like, do you even know these people like that? Or like, why are you so deeply? You need to find something to do, because that's not your problem. That's not your problem. That's not your situation. Or just overly want to give advice or check on the situation. I don't know. People can really like involve themselves in other people's shit. This is not the time to do that. This is not the time to do that. So somebody could be getting their stuff together, and you are too. That's just what I'm seeing. I'm seeing you live and let live, okay? Because ain't nobody hold your hand, you know, when you broke up with Craig. So let them break up with Waukesha, and I don't know what's going on here. They're a part of actually the Craig Club, whoever this is, Craig Keisha Club. You don't want to be in the middle of someone's argument. I don't know what that got to do with you. For some of y'all, this could be your parents' argument. Look, y'all older than me. If y'all ain't figured it out by now, I'm 25, 35, 45. Let's see you next week. You know, it's something like that. If this is a friend, love you. I done told you about Craig. Or Craig is a good guy. Whatever the situation is, y'all gonna work it out. Use your inner wisdom. Follow your intuition. Like you are staying out of it. You're staying out of people's stuff. And that's why you glowing the way you are, because you're not taking on everything. You probably was taking on a lot. Letting people just vent you to death. Vent you into not being productive, you know. And I just don't see that anymore. You got a little box of tissues, and you gonna hand them a tissue, and you gonna put your box back. And you gonna close it up. Look, I'm gonna just let you have some space. You want some tea? It's something like that. I just don't see you really getting involved though, and this is good. And it's like people are like, where are you? When, you know, people are wanting to like know where the hell you at. Why are we not hearing from you? Something like that. He said, what's the female equivalent of Craig? We need a female equivalent. Because I feel like Craig is like a newer addition to our Jerome Waukesha Club. So we do need a girl name. Make sure that you're taking time to celebrate Felicia Craig. Thank you, Uptown Business. We are not. Craig and Felicia got to go. They got to go. In this season, it's like you don't have to answer the phone. I had somebody like that. And it was just like, baby, we had the same conversation about Felicia in 2020. It's 2025. Are you gonna deal with it or what? At this point, 5 years is a long time. It's a long time to be having the same conversation. It's a long time. So some of y'all are just, you can't deal with the stagnancy. You can't deal with the lack of progression. Okay, and you shouldn't try to fight through that or sit in that, you know. So pour one out for the homies and keep it pushing, because you already know that you're headed towards something. It's time. It's time to move forward. So let's go into the next portion. Your energy is just... Some of y'all could be dealing with a love situation, and this person, y'all, this feelings are very mutual between you and this person. This is somebody who only wants you. This could be your twin flame, okay? Y'all mirror each other perfectly. Even if it's annoying, y'all mirror each other. So it's like whatever you're feeling about this person, whatever your insecurities are about this person, however you love this person, they love you like that too. Like this is someone who craves you, they're very attached to you. If you're in a relationship or dating someone. So let's see. This is somebody who could cradle you. Like if you, whether you're a man or a woman, your chest could be important. Like a cradling. I'm just getting like a in the bosom area. Okay, but it's more of more intimate than sexual type of thing. This is like we watching a movie and I'm like right up in there. Okay. My safe place. Yes, Tess. This person views you as divine, like wifey, hubby. You know, they feel like you got a few failed situations in your past, or they could know of this. They could know that you have a. I'm not saying that you dealt with a whole bunch of Craigs and Felicias, but they couldn't. They know what's out here. They know a lot of people just on demon time, you know. Like, they know that you probably been scammed a time or two by this type of. What makes this person want only you? Let's gas you up. Like, what is it? They like how decisive you are. They think you would be a wonderful parent, or if you could already be parent, or maybe congratulations. They want to get you pregnant. Okay, they want to be pregnant with you. They feel like things around you grow. Anything you touch, you got the Midas touch. They like the way that you work, or the way that you work your life. You know, they could like what you do for work as well. You could do something. You could have created your source of income, or like you got hustles. Either you got hustles, or you have. It's like anything you touch, you make money with, or something like that. They like that about you. They like that you're impatient too. You kind of give this person a healthy amount of stress, something to live up to. You know what I mean? It's a challenge with you, but it's a good stress. It's like gotta argue with them because of it. No, I'm not saying you argue with somebody. I just feel like it's you give this person, you know how to stay on this person's mind or something like that. They like that about you. This person could be generally pretty worried about shit. They could have experienced a lot of setbacks, or they could be experiencing setbacks that you may not be aware of, but it's like when they wish you, you know, it's just like happiness. Nine of Cups. You can be creative and they like that about you too. It's like this person, they had lost hope. Like they probably generally have a more negative disposition when it comes to love and people, and they're probably not that open with people and stuff like that. This could be somebody who's also focused on, you know, money, especially if they hit any kind of struggle, or, you know, if they were going through anything financially. I do see them very focused on that. But you help this person believe. You help this person to believe that they can believe in something or someone. You know, they had probably gave up too. Like if you had a whole bunch of hoes coming at you, they probably had the same, or they was the hoe. You know, it's usually the hoe turns another person into the hoe. You know, some people go this way, some people go that way when they get hit by the hoism. And I'm not just talking about like being sexual with, you know, multiple people. I'm talking about the activity, the You already know. I just saw this video. I couldn't even get through 2 stories. And it was like people talking about, like, you know, how they got played by the player, whoever got played by the player, whether it was a man or a woman. And it's like a lot of people had just sworn off of it because it's like, if you could, I don't know. I feel like it was helpful in a way of, you know, a lot of people don't know the signs of people who are living double and triple lives and stuff. So it's like the information is good, but at the same time, I don't rejoice. I don't feel good seeing other people hurt. You know what I mean? And so it was a little tough for me to get through. I'm more traumatized by the shit that I've heard than the shit that I've experienced. Because I heard so many things. I had homeboys growing up. I was a tomboy. And just listening to them, especially when puberty hit, I said, "Oh, no. I was too sheltered for that. So I was the last to lose my virginity and all of that, because no thanks. I like when we play kickball and then go in the house when the street light come on. I'm not trying to get done how you doing, Felicia. So some of y'all have kind of avoided all of the chaos, okay? And even if you got hit a time or two, I see you in a place, you're in a totally different lane, out of the way. And there's somebody who, you know, they share the feeling. How you feel about them? It's like somebody, okay, this is cute. There's a lesson here between the two of you about attachment versus love. There's some kind of boundary that's here too. It's like you and someone are healing through each other, seeing where you may have been out of control of your life, where they may have been out of control with their life. It's like your energies suit each other, they support each other. And I don't know, like, I don't even want to get into the outcome, because it's like, this is one of those connections where I think if you let it flow, you'll get the most out of it. Because it may not be. It could be long term. It may not be. I got the Page of Pentacles. This could be the start of something really special, though, you know. Okay, we got a good thing. Don't know if I'm gonna see you again. So y'all could be in the stage of like, I don't really know what's gonna happen, but we definitely got a good thing. And I feel like it would be more circumstantial if the two of you weren't able to be together, because it's like you both make each other want to be better. So this is good. That is very good. If this is not somebody you're already dealing with, this is the type of energy that you have coming towards you, because it's like, okay, well, let me go ahead and get it together, because it's like not only about what kind of partner do I want, but what kind of partner do I want to be. And I feel like that is what y'all are learning through each other. It's like, oh, I like being good to this person. I like being in a position to do this. I like feeling like I'm not lying or cheating or, you know, trying to get over. I don't know if this person usually does stuff like that. But they like meaning something to you. There's nothing like being authentically loved by someone and not feeling guilty about it. Like knowing that I deserve this love from this person and this person deserves this love from me, and there's nothing that, you know what I mean? Nothing, it's untainted between the two of that. What else can you ask for? It's like, I gotta pass, you gotta pass, but something about this that's making us both wanna just leave that behind, you know? Okay, this is more. This is like when the zombies took over And, you know, they got the last few people out that didn't have the virus, and then they dropped the bombs and destroyed all of the karmics. That's kind of what it's giving. So let's go on. That's good news, and I don't want to mess it up. I feel like the two of you, that y'all have a good time. You're gonna be having a really good time with someone. Like, just enjoying the moment, chasing some thrills. I feel like the two of y'all can have a lot of fun together. Like a lot of excitement between you and someone. It's like the sun is setting on y'all. This person's very attracted to you too. Is this the same situation? Now, let's see what this pay attention to the red flags is about. What red flags have you been receiving? Because this could be about the same situation. Is this about relationship status? Be careful that you're not connecting with someone who's already connected to someone. And they're not like, either they're not over it. Like somebody could be connecting with you, but is this the same person though? I think it's like making them want to. Now, should I say that? Be careful. Because for some of y'all, I was just watching this movie recap. Like, I had a 7-hour trip up here, or down here. And I was watching like a whole bunch of movie recaps. I'm kind of like into that now. And one of them was about this lady who got like the ultimate revenge on her husband, who was like so willing and ready to cheat on her. It was kind of scary to watch it because it was like, damn. You moving like you single. Like, you didn't even think twice. I have a newborn. I have, a 7-year-old had to be. And it was just like, he saw her and it was like, oh, you know, the heavens opened up and it was like, damn, your wife is like right there. So anyway, in the recap, he's like obsessing about this girl, like going, looking at her pictures, just constantly like really building up the story in his mind and kind of psyching himself out because the girl was a lot younger too. So the wife starts to notice this because their child is like in movies or something like that. He was bringing her to the set every day, and so the child's trailer was across from the side, the person he wanted to be his side girl. So he's texting her, he's doing all this stuff. Like, they at home with the kid, he act like he sleep when the baby crying so she can go get the baby, and then when she go get the baby, he texting the girl, like all this stuff. Long story short, it was just the willingness of it. And so, long story short, she ended up inviting the girl over for dinner because it was like the end of the shooting or the video, the production or whatever. And so she invited her over to celebrate because she was on the set too or whatever. And so the husband's like, you know, acting weird and stupid the whole time. And so he was like, I know what you're trying to, like, he couldn't keep it together. Like, the guilt started spewing out of his pores. He was like, I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to set me up. You're trying to And she's like, what are you talking about? What do you mean, Craig? What do you mean you know what I'm trying to, what am I trying to do, Craig? I just thought we would have a guest, you know. You seem to like her. She's very charming. I'm talking about she had the baby. She had the side chick come tuck the baby into bed. I said she's taking it very far, right? So fast forward. the girl ended up starting to feel very uncomfortable. Once he started spazzing out, she was like, girl, I'm gonna have to go. Girl, I don't want to, again, I don't want to be in the middle of y'all shit. All I want for my birthday is a big booty hole. This person, that's so crazy how that lined up right now. Because didn't I say y'all was trying, y'all need to stay out of somebody's business? But the gag is this, right? So she leaves because she's like, I'm very uncomfortable being in the middle of y'all's argument when I came over here for dinner and to say congratulations, right? And so when she got ready to leave, he was like, no, you don't have to go. Disposition totally changed when it came to her. I'm like, why do you hate your wife? And if you do, why are you... let me not get to explaining why that. But anyway, so he's like, no, don't leave, you know, got all soft and everything. And then she left anyway. And he was like, basically, you see what you did and stuff like that, right? He was like, well, the cat's out the bag. I want her and I'm leaving. I'm talking about they have a newborn. It was terrible. So he dashes out, you know, and he drives and he's trying to catch up with the girl. And he called her. He gets in the car. He calls the girl. And he's trying to catch up with her like, hey, let's meet up. Guess whose phone rang when he called? The wife. The wife had gotten to the phone, changed the number to her number. But he was texting the wife the whole time. So she's like, even if it had been her to answer the phone, she would have been like, what are you talking about? It was so funny. So it was like all of this build up, you know what I mean? And he didn't even know he was being turned on by the woman he was married to. It was hilarious. I said, well, that'll learn them. That'll learn them. But in this case, you could be like the beautiful, innocent bystander, and it's like, I didn't even know y'all was fighting about this. Like, I didn't even know. I'm at my house, in my life, with my man, with my things, with, you know, whatever she had going on, because they ain't really show what she had going on. But it's like when married people want to cheat and, like, involve the community in their bullshit, everything becomes about them. And we didn't even get the backstory on the girl who wasn't even a side chick, for real, you know what I mean? And it's like, married people, be married, keep everybody outside of y'all stuff, you know? Or don't be married and get out here and with the rest of us, you know? But it's like, just be careful that someone's marriage doesn't get all over you, because it don't have nothing to do with you if you're not married to them, you know? Because this dude was just horny, you know? It was like, there was no logic. He didn't even know he wasn't even talking to this bitch for real. So it's like, you know, and that also is very easy to be hoodwinked when you're trying to hoodwink. You know what I'm saying? It's very easy. You hear that alarm? Or the siren? It's very easy to miss red flags when you is the red flag. So, I don't know. Pay attention. If somebody is still connected to their ex, they're not in the right mindset to make decisions. They're not in the right mindset to make sound decisions on who they should be dealing with, because you should be dealing with your spouse. I don't know, or you know what I'm saying? So it's real easy, like, when you paranoid, you done stole something, you doing something wrong, you cheating, and it's fun or exhilarating, the adrenaline's up, but you're making mistakes when you're doing things wrong. And I'm not preaching at you or judging you or nothing like that. Baby, I know. I'm not telling you nothing I don't know. But it's nothing like not having to keep your head on the swivel, because you make way more sound decisions when you ain't got shit to hide. You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't have looked stupid if he had just stayed home. You know? So it was something like that. Because he ended up with egg on his face real bad. And then, so, pay attention to the red flags. There could be someone who know their husband got a Roman eye child, and they, whether you are a woman or a gay man, they want you. And that ain't got nothing to do with you. Tell them so does everybody else. So does everybody else. Ciao. Okay? So does everybody else. So, let's wrap this up. Ugh, because even, there was another one. I watched a lot of recaps today. And there was one lady, she had just everything going for her. Beautiful, well-to-do, talented, plays the piano, great husband, great wife. And then all of a sudden, she just went paralyzed. Like, body just started shutting down, child. And the husband starts to cheat because, God forbid, you know, till death do us part. God forbid, is sickness and in health. You mean I really had to abide by that? Oof, I don't know about that. You know, it's like, God forbid. All right. But I digress. So, the wife ended up blaming herself, child, which was so terrible. It's like, baby, how could you be blaming? He felt terrible. Don't get me wrong. Of course he felt terrible. So she hires like this nanny, and the girl was all over the place, but you know, it was better than her cheating ass husband. It's like, you staying home, you staying at work, and I can't wipe my ass anymore. So, and he was worried about the girl that she hired because the girl was kind of reckless, but the girl ended up becoming more of a friend and a confidant than the husband, because you can't even keep your dick straight right now. Help me. So yeah, it was terrible. But anyway, long story short, shit, I forgot the point of that one. It was just another story of like, what was I going with that? Oh, okay. There's a wife that's looking at a husband a certain kind of way, and that was just another example of that. Thank you so much, Nikki, for joining members. Welcome to tier 2. We have more to come. But this is one of them situations where the wife is looking at the husband. Like, if I got to look at you, because you see how she's looking at him? It's like he's very tight-lipped in this picture. And she's looking at him like, I wonder what he's thinking. I wonder who he's looking at. I wonder, you know, or I wonder why he didn't speak in that moment. Or I wonder, you know, it's like all these motherfucking questions. And he's doing his best not to answer any. Just like on the movie, like the guy, he felt so bad once she found, because she popped his iPad open. And he just, he crumbled. And he was cheating. But she was the one, she took on the blame as if, well, you know, he's only 37. I want him to go be able to live his life. He shouldn't have to deal with my illness and, you know, ruin the quality of his life. Well, he shouldn't have married you. He shouldn't have took those vows, because it could happen. God forbid you would have to uphold your vows. You know what I'm saying? But she was trying to take the high road, and that only made him feel worse, naturally. And eventually he ended up coming back to her and he dropped the side chick immediately, because it was like, wow, like, come on. She wasn't even paralyzed for a long time. It was like 2 months or something like that. But yeah, I know a situation like that could be tough, and I'm not saying, but I'm the point of all of this is somebody is feeling watched by their partner. Because I really feel like they don't want to be there, and I feel like they watching who their partners watch, or trying to see why the hell their partner acting like that, and it's because they looking at you. But I don't feel like that's something that you're like, hey, come over here, because the examples that I brought up today, these were not women who, well, the paralyzed chick, her man was wrong. Well, both men was wrong, but both men were wrong for two different reasons. One was wrong because this bitch don't actually like you. That's your wife trying to trick you. The other one was wrong because you went all the way. But I think what they both had in common was a bit heartless. Okay. But all that to say, the first example for sure, it wasn't a situation where the side person, whether you are a man or the outside of somebody's marriage and somebody's partner, spouse has their eye on you, or whether you're a woman and somebody's partner has their eye on you, I'm not seeing you be a home wrecker. I'm not getting the energy from you. And that's why they need to leave you alone. That's why they need to leave you out of this, okay? Yeah, somebody's like in a lot of pain. This is the warning. This is the thing I need you to pay attention to, because you're coming into a time of blessings, okay? And this shit right here could really mess it up. People who are full of shit, this demon time energy, because somebody, they kind of just want to get it on, but they in such a toxic place right now. Five of Pentacles, you need to stay. This person need to give you so many feet, so many miles. Give me 50 miles. You can't be over here. You can't come over here with that, because this is going to mess up the energy. And I know sometimes, if this isn't somebody who's married, sometimes it's just that one toxic person, and it's like on a good Friday night, if you single, okay, and there ain't nothing else going on, and you know, you've been good. I still wouldn't do it. I still wouldn't do it. I still wouldn't do it. Because it's too much that come with it, you know, because we're not just talking about, good night, Aqua. I'm about to go to bed too. But it's not just about whether it's good or, oh, it's just sometimes. It's the energy. It's the energy that a person can leave behind, that let alone an STD. You know what I'm saying? You know this ain't yours. So I wouldn't take those chances right now. I just wouldn't. Don't be like the stupid husband who's just like, oh, she likes me. No, she doesn't. No, she doesn't. Okay. And stay away from couple shit. Them and their stuff. Some of y'all are going to be taking a road trip, and you're going to really love it. And I see you communing with friends. Okay. Somebody could be worried, like if you are traveling, or maybe you live away, so you have to travel to see your family, or maybe you travel for work. Somebody could be worried that you have a third party. I heard, no, you just fine. Do you have a third party? Yeah, it's your J-O-B. His name is Job. His name is your job. I think your job could be the third party, to be honest with you. Like, people in, don't get me wrong, they're cheaters in all walks of life, okay? But I feel like people get more jealous of your job than, or they may think that that's what it comes with, you know what I mean? Hey, Tanika. They may think that that's what it comes with, but you just really love what you do, okay? And it's easy to really put your energy in things that you enjoy doing. So, especially when it's making you the moyon, especially when it makes you happy, and you keep getting more offers to do it, you're gonna take the opportunities, because why not? It's a new start, you know. This is not a bad thing. This is not a bad third party. This is like, this is the reason why shit is going so well. This is why you like me. This is why we met. I wouldn't have met you if it wasn't for this thing. You know what I mean? This job, this whatever. Um, so I don't know. Is it that you need to reassure someone that y'all are on the same page, or what? What's your advice about this trust issue? Don't let this stagnate. That's stagnating type of energy. That's like, we don't need that negativity. So if it's a matter of like, what should you say to this person? If you want to, I think you should just be very straight with them, very honest with them. And for some of y'all can have to explain this to people in general in your in your love life, your life period, probably. It's almost like if they don't understand, you know how they say what's understood don't have to be explained. If they don't understand, you don't have to explain that either. It's kind of what this is giving. If you really care about this person and like you care about how they feel and stuff, then I would just be fair with them. I wouldn't change your mind, but I would be fair with this person, because I feel like whatever this is that you do for yourself or that you do is what makes you the person that people love. So it's like, I wouldn't tell you to put that down. But when it comes to this person, I probably would just be, why do they feel? This person could, don't let nobody, here's another thing, right? Don't let nobody who would do it to you project that you would do it to them or that you're doing it to them, okay? Because this person may not be where you are in life, or they may not be, I don't know, it's like this person may be in a position where they can't say shit to you in the first place. It's like you got to sweep up around your dough before you talk about mine, okay? My dough's good. So it's something like that with whoever this is that may be feeling like you got something else going on. They probably got something else going on. Or they would if they were in your position. But they may not if they were in your position. It's just that the mentality that they at right now says, oh, well, I probably would do it, so they probably doing it. Well, you're not me. You're not getting the results I'm getting. So, of course, you would think that. It's something like that going on when I don't think you're the problem. Okay, so don't let nobody who's full of shit say that you are, basically. And again, you can only explain so much to a person without them literally monitoring you at a point. So it's like, either you gonna get on this wavelength that I'm on and get busy with things that aren't deceptive and counterproductive too, so that you can understand that I'm not cheating on you or that I'm not whatever, or you gonna sit there and be insecure and be single. But I don't feel like it's you being mean, like, well, you should just trust me. People who you can't trust usually say that. But I think it's, you can let people in. Well, hey, this is what I'm doing. You can hit me with a little FaceTime. You see what I'm doing. It's something like that. But I wouldn't, like, go out of my way to, like, you know, cater to someone's insecurities. There's a way to soothe them without changing your flow, because I don't see you doing nothing wrong. So I'm gonna do a quick all signs, and then I'm gonna go to bed. What's the topic for the all signs? I'm gonna take the first one I see. quick message. You're welcome, Alexa. Thank you, Sean. Thanks to all the moderators. Career. Sophia says career. So let's go. Here in Aries, career messages. You could work from home, or you could be, something about a nice house too, okay? You could live in a gated community, or your work is gonna have you in a big ass house one day if you're not already there now. This could just be you working from home in the future, and I see you being quite comfortable doing so, okay? If you're a Taurus, okay, you can have a little workplace affair going on, or there could be someone who wants to date you with your job, okay? Or your man or your woman could be putting you on to a new job. Somebody got a lot of feelings for you at work, okay? Gemini, you could be getting a message. I'm hearing that changes everything for you. Or you could be sending off, I don't know, some of y'all could be changing your last name if you're getting married too. You may have to like change up your documents or something like that. Something about documentation. There could be a concerning message that actually comes in as well. But I see it working out. Something unexpected. It's like if you get a letter that's a bill, the money's gonna come from, you're gonna be like, how the hell did this work out? But I see it working out for you. Cancer, you could be concerned about a job ending. And it very well could be ending, but I don't know. I would let it, because you have another, just like Gemini, you got a really positive turnaround. If there's something that's ending, something's damn sure beginning, and it's better than what's ending. Leo, you're going to be very proud of the way that things are going. You're going to start to see like a lot of positive changes in your career, but it's because you've changed. It's like you're much more mature, grounded, well-rounded version of yourself. So I'm seeing like a lot of pleasantries when it comes to work. You're just going to be having a different experience because you're different. Virgo, you could be deciding to break off from the group. Maybe you're going into business for yourself, or it's like if you were going through something that was super heavy, I see you being, I'm hearing smooth sailing. You could be breaking away from, it's like I see you breaking away from the group. You know how there's like a flock of birds, and then you see that one, and it's like, well, where are you going? Yeah, you're that other bird. I'm hearing they not like us. Libra, I see you working hard. You could do, like your work could require a lot of alone time, or you could do something. I'm hearing like maybe you have a 9 to 5, and then you got a 6 to 9, 6 to 10, something like that. I see you working on something else diligently. It could be at night as well. But you're attracting the attention of someone quite mature, and they probably well off too. This could be your boss, and they like the way you work. So let's see what they have in mind for you, Scorpio. It could be a bit of a struggle right now financially, or maybe some of y'all came from poverty. There may be more resources in your community than you're taking advantage of right now. Right now, Scorpio. I'm seeing an unexpected opportunity come in for you, but you have to look up. You have to use your resources. The people are your resources. And I'm not saying go around asking people for shit. I'm saying, like, you know, ain't nothing wrong. Hey, if you hear of anyone hiring, let me know. Or don't be afraid to bring up what you need. Don't be afraid to bring up, like if something come up, you're like, yeah, I've been looking for this specific thing or this type of thing, or I've been looking for a contact, or whatever it is. You need to do more networking, because you probably social as hell and don't nobody know what the hell going on with you, because you talking about everything except what you need. Use your network for the shit you need. Okay, Sagittarius. Again, with this maturity, whether you can have a mature woman, I feel like you are viewed very highly. Like when your name comes up, people don't feel uh, there are no alarms go off. Okay, you real reliable. You could have changed, because you could have. People could be talking about a relationship that's ending in your life too. But when your name comes up in the workplace, a-okay. A-okay. Whoever Sagittarius I'm talking to, no alarms. This is really good stuff. You are not the person people have to worry about at work, okay? They know they can count on the Sagittarius, but they also view you. I feel like this is more how people at work view you. They view you as free. It's like, yeah, we all work here, but Sagittarius just works with us. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're not really like, you don't abide by the rules, but somehow you outdo everybody or something like that. Capricorn. Maybe you're taking some time off, or you could work with your family. Some of y'all may not be working right now, or you could be working from home. Some of y'all may come from a family, or somebody in your family may make it big. Or be careful, if you're the one that came up out the mud and you got your shit together, people got their hand out, and they're not. This ain't like, these are fake type of energies, and it could be in your family. To be honest, I'm not trying to call your family fake, but just be careful. Like, you could be one of the people that really got it out the mud, and everybody's like, I mean, so what's up, Capricorn? You gonna put me on? And it's like, you probably the only one that could put somebody on, and or not put. I hate that put me on shit. You can't really put nobody on. Maybe you gonna do this work or you not. You know, I can introduce you to somebody if I feel like you ain't gonna embarrass me. But you know, it's things like that. But you got people in your family that's like, oh, Capricorn up, so we up. It starts to become we with your family, and you gonna have to nip that. Aquarius. There could be some money. Y'all could have came from poverty too. Or if you're experiencing a bit of a downfall at the moment and you're not seeing a way forward, it's not over. I do see things improving for you. There could be something unexpected that comes. Some of y'all are going to be exiting a partnership or a relationship, and you're going to see things really take off for you from there. I'm not saying your person's the problem. I'm just saying there could be some elevation following a split between you and someone. Because it's like, in this split, you become a more authentic version of yourself that's going to attract more money to you. It doesn't mean that this person is not a good person. I just feel like you're not showing up as authentic as you can because you with them. I don't know why you not, but something like that. Pisces. Somebody can't concentrate at work because they're thinking about you. Because they're thinking about you. Somebody could be a painter and they're painting pictures of you. It's like they supposed to be painting for a client and they done painted you. And they're like, damn it, I got to start over. Somebody's at work thinking about the Pisces. Or you at work thinking about somebody. And that is the message that I have. You are someone. You are someone's work. A work of art. And for the collective, this is your year. You got high honor. So you're going to see some big things paying off before the end of this year. Somebody also wants to marry you. Or I feel like somebody well off could want to marry you, for one. If you were having any health issues, I see that getting better. A lot of y'all are not going to be out and about in the community as much. But when you pop out, oh, ooh, you're gonna have a lot of money in your pocket. Okay, you're gonna have something to party with. All right. I love y'all so much. I'm gonna go to bed because tomorrow we start. So I hope y'all enjoyed this. I hope this was helpful to all the members. I'm about to post my first video on Patreon. Thank you to the ones who joined already. I wanted to make an announcement. I wanted to like put the link up and all that kind of stuff, but y'all see I've been traveling. I haven't had time to just like sit down and do all this stuff. But tomorrow, members, that there's one video for tier 1 for the ones of you who watch the therapy series As the Wheel Turns with the episodes and the seasons. I have an episode that I did, and I'm gonna post it anyway, but I had to fix the audio. Like, it was just the microphone. I don't know what happened. So I'm gonna put that on members anyway, and I'm gonna put episode 10 on Patreon tomorrow. So bear with me. I traveled 7 hours today, and I had 2 hours of sleep. I love y'all so much.